Goals are achieved when you believe. Hold your skills, be a winner. Do your best, 'cause skills matter. When there's no pain, there's no gain. The ways of time always drain. Build a future, be a leader. Do your best, 'cause skills matter. Skills matter. Come on, be a winner. Come on, be tougher. Come on, be a leader. Come on, 'cause skills matter. Skills matter. Skills matter. Skills matter. Skills matter. From clothing to passion and art, do what you love, do it from my heart. From engineer to bartender, do your best, 'cause skills matter. When there's no pain, there's no gain. The ways of time always drain. Build a future, be a leader. Do your best, 'cause skills matter. Skills matter. Be a winner. Come on, be tougher. Come on. Come on, be tougher.
Hello Africa, the Americas, Asia, and Europe. Hello IT World. I am Joey, your 1C Skills Camp organizer from Shift 101.
I am Rex, and we would like to welcome you to
Hashtag Interim Results 1.0, the 1C Skills Camp 2022 First Provisional Results. First up, we would like to thank the participants, mentors, partners, and organizers for all your efforts and commitment in the first part of our 1C Skills Camp 2022. We are looking forward to your continuous commitment until the final part of the camp.
As for today's program highlights, we have first the launch of the new version of Hashtag Skills Matter, the official theme song of 1C Skills Camp, which you were able to hear at the beginning of the program. Next, we have the modules 1 and 2 analysis by our chief mentor and course developer, Tony, where he will give a deeper analysis on the modules and final assignment. And finally, our 1C Skills Camp project manager, Eugene, will have the awarding of top 3 participants per region per category. He will also give us details for our module 3.
Before we proceed with our program, let's have a quick backtrack on our 1C Skills Camp 2022. 1C Skills Camp is a series of free trainings and skills competitions for IT students and professional developers. The participants will be honed as full-stack 1C developers and will enjoy cash prizes, international internship and job opportunities, and participate in international skills competitions. Participation in the camp is 100% free. 1C Skills Camp features 1C Enterprise Platform, a low-code platform for rapid development of cloud, desktop, and mobile applications. Challenge yourself with the real-world business task. 1C Skills Camp 2022 registration started March, while the training started and the opening program happened April 1st. For our technical training in the camp, we have 1C Skills Hub as the main learning platform for 1C Enterprise training courses. While for technical support, we have Telegram support channels, we have Zoom for webinar and demonstrations, and we have social media platforms such as Facebook and YouTube for easier communication and presentation. The first stage of the camp started with the 1C Enterprise First Step Beginner's course. This course is an introduction to the 1C Enterprise platform and serves as a first step into the world of creating a wide variety of applications and systems. Beginner's course is composed of tutorial and quizzes that gives participants an overview of 1C Enterprise. The next training course in the first stage is the 1C Enterprise Development Basics Junior course. The purpose of this course is to give students a basic understanding of the objects and mechanics of the 1C Enterprise platform. At this point, participants have accomplished modules 1 and 2, and they still have 4 more modules and final tasks to finish the current training course.
While for the distribution of points for the first stage, participants will receive 10 points for a fully completed profile and account information on 1C Skills Hub portal. While for the 100% completion of the first step course, participants will receive 50 points. And for the 100% completion of junior course, participants will receive 200 points. Notes: the rating of participants will be summed up in 3 regions: Eurasia, Africa, and America. Top 10 participants from each region will receive cash prizes. Top 3 will receive $300 each, while top 4 to 10 places will receive $100 each. All participants who will pass and proceed to the second stage will receive a pro license for the 1C Enterprise platform.
So that is our quick overview of 1C Skills Camp 2022 and the first stage. And to give us an analysis of the final task and to give us a discussion on the output of modules 1 and 2, here is our chief mentor and course developer, Tony from 1C Company.
Hello everyone, my name is Tony and I'm a chief mentor and course developer in our skills camp. So now my task is to talk about the final task of the module 2 and to give you some explanations of how to perform these tasks in the best way. So let's start with task 1.1. The application should allow users to manage several accounts, add types of expenses, and register income and expense transactions. Move to our application. Here we can see the catalog accounts. Here it is, catalog expense types and 2 documents, income and expense. Okay, it is done. Each income transaction is to allocate a single amount of money to one specific account. Okay. We go to the income document form and here it is. We see date, account, amount. So 1 account and 1 amount for each account. Easy. Each expense transaction can contain as many expenditures as needed, and such expenditures can be allocated in different accounts. We move to the expense document form, and we can see our form with the tabular section. The only difference is that the attribute account was taken from the tabular section. It was an upgrade of our application because in the next task we will need this account to be a specific attribute of the document, not the tabular section. But in other words, it is the same as we need. So that was task 1.1. The next task is 1.2. On registration of an expense transaction, the system should sum up all expenditures that come with it. The calculated total has to be physically written into the expense transaction. Okay, let's do it. So we can do two things here. First of all, we go to the form module of the document form of our expense document, and we can use the procedure details on change. So when we change something, some attribute of the tabular section details, this code should work. Here we calculate the total amount for our form, but if we create the document manually, for example using the code, as far as you can remember, we have learned how to create the document manually. We go to the object module, and here we can see the before write procedure. So here it is, this code again. We calculate this total amount in two places, in the document form and just before writing the document in the object module. Okay, it is done. Next, all income and expense transactions should get posted to accumulation register ledger. The register should store balances broken down by accounts. Alright, let's go. Here is our ledger accumulation register. These are balance types. And we see the account dimension and the amount resource of number type. That's easy. We go to the recorders and we can see that both income and expense documents are the recorders of this accumulation register ledger. We go to the income document, open object model and go to the posting procedure, and we can see that the income document create records in the ledger accumulation register. Here it is, the code was created automatically, as you know, by the record wizard. So it is done. We move to the second part of our final task, and task 2.1. Check how you name expenses in the app interface. Make sure that the titles for documents expense look like in figure 2.1 below. So again, we open the document form of our expense document, and it looks not exactly but very similar to what we saw in the example. We have the same fields, date, number, count, and the only difference we can notice is that the expense type is in the tabular section. This solution will work too. So the next thing is about prefixes. Use prefixes in the titles. The prefix is a set of 4 symbols. The system retrieves the prefix from attribute prefix in catalog accounts and places it in front of the respective document number. Okay, so launch our application. Go to lists, accounts, and we see the prefix attribute here. We fill it manually. It may be not the best solution for these tasks, so we could use something like the description of this specific account, then cut the 4 first symbols, but for now the manually filled prefix will work too. Here it is, the prefix attribute of the accounts catalog. Now we move to the documents, yes, expenses, object module, and we use the procedure on set new number. So as you can see, we take the prefix from the account attribute prefix of our account catalog. Yes, we use this object because we have such an attribute in our document. That is how it works. Let us check it. Documents, expense document, here it is. This is the prefix used in the number of our document. Okay, let's move forward. The next task, 2.2, constants. Make the system add the default accounts to the document form on opening document, expense or income. Okay, default account. First of all, we create the constant default account with the specific type. After that, go to the documents form, module, on created server, and here it is. So, if the object account attribute was not filled, so we get empty ref in it, we just get the default account from the constants default account, and we get its value, and we just fill this attribute. It is done on created server procedure. So when we open the document, when we create a new document, at the time it is created, we already see this default account. Let us check it. Here it is. This is the default account, and here is the constant. Okay, it is done. The next task is 2.3, hierarchy. It is pretty simple, and it is very short. Implement an option for arranging items in catalog accounts in folders. The nesting depth is unlimited. Okay. We go to the accounts catalog, hierarchy, and we see the folder and item hierarchy, and the hierarchy level limit is off. That is done. Next, implement an option for nesting items in catalog expense types. The nesting depth is unlimited. Alright? We go to the expense types catalog, hierarchy, and we see the item hierarchy, and again the hierarchy level limit is off. That should work. The next task is 2.4, predefined data. From time to time, users might be in a hurry when filling in expense or income documents. Should users forget to specify the type of expense, the system should automatically allocate the expense on element other in catalog expense types. Alright, so as it is called the predefined data, we go to the expense types, other, predefined, and we create this predefined element other. Here it is. After that, we go to the expense document object module, and in the before write at server, yes, we see this piece of code. First of all, we check if expense type is actually empty. If it is empty, we take this other predefined element from catalog's expense types and place it into the respective attribute. As far as you can remember, if the element is predefined, we can call it using the dot symbol and not using the find by code methods or some other specific method. That is how the this functionality should work. The next task, 2.5, is much more interesting. Implement a budgeting feature for the app. Users should be able to make monthly budgets broken down by expense types. The total monthly budget amount should be stored in the field budget plan of metadata object budget. Okay, let's go. Here is our information register budget. It is independent with periodicity month, because we should check our monthly budget once a month. That is easy, and it is independent because we add each budget plan manually. we have the expense type dimension and the budget plan resource. Here it is how it looks. Go to budget, budget planning, and here we go. We have the expense type and the amount of money we want to spend on this expense type during this month. Alright, let's go further. The information on the execution of a monthly budget should be collected in the metadata object budget execution. All expenditures get recorded in field amount of this object. The expenditures get broken down by period and expense type. Documents expense get posted to accumulation register budget execution. Alright, so we can find our budget execution. Accumulation register, as you can see, it is the of turnovers register kind, because we should check our budget execution as the budget plan once a month. So we have the record as only the expense document, and we can see the expense type resource, dimension, I'm sorry. We have the expense type dimension and the amount resource. So how should it work exactly? We go to the budget execution, and what can we see? So we have the plan we created in our budget plan information register. Here it is, and we have the amount of money we actually have spent during this period. In fact, we have spent 300 and we plan to spend only 123. That is precisely how it should work. So this amount of money is gathered from the expense documents using the register. This amount of money is taken from the budget plan information register. That is simple. Okay, that's how we should perform this task. Let's move forward. And the last task is 2.6. Make sure the balance of register ledger gets checked on posting expense documents in real time. In case of backdated posting, the system should display the following user warning. Alright. We go to the expense object module, posting procedure, and here is this piece of code. Actually, we do nothing with the ledger accumulation register. Why? Because the only thing we should check is that the mode, the option mode of our document is of regular type. As far as you can remember, we check if it is real time or regular. If it is regular, we give our message to the user, and that is all. It will be needed in the next solution, and using such functionality, we can cancel the posting of the documents. We can do anything actually. We can do some additional checks of information and so on. So that is easy, and I haven't typed the exact message we need because I have no doubts you can perform it by yourself. So that was the explanation of the final task of module 2. I hope you perform it in the best way, and I will be very happy to see you in the module 3. So take care.
Let us now proceed with the exciting part. The awarding will be by region and by category. And to announce the results, the winners, and to give us details for the next module, please give a warm welcome to our 1C Skills Camp Project Manager, Mr. Eugene Leshenko from 1C Company.
Good day everyone, I am Eugene. My primary task is to organize the entire process of the camp from the technical aspects to its full management. So, If you have any questions or want to complain about any issue, then feel free to contact me in Telegram or by email. First of all, I would like to thank you, our dear participants, for your commitment, and also our mentors for your contributions in the first leg of our camp. So, let's now proceed with the awarding. As you already know, the entire junior course gives 200 points for 100% completion. But Module 2 was the most difficult and voluminous. So, for passing tests and intermediate tasks, the maximum score is 50 points, and in addition for the final task you could get another 20 points. Our participants are divided into 3 regions: Eurasia, Africa and America. Let's start with Eurasia as the first region in terms of time zones. In total, 9 people graduated from the second module in Eurasia, of which only 2 students and the rest are professionals. Of course, this is due to the presence in the region of our largest partners in Asia, 1C Vietnam and 1C Forus Mongolia. Best students' results is Nguyen Van Han, Vietnam, 159 points. And looking ahead, I will note that this is the best results among all participants of the camp. Well done! Best results among professionals from Asia, Nguyen Tan Binh, also Vietnam, 149 points. The results of the rest participants you see on the screen. Congratulations! Then we move with the sun to the African continent. Here lives the largest number of our participants, 32 persons. Most of participants are from Morocco, but there are also representatives of other countries, Lesotho and Ethiopia. So, the best result among students, Radwan El Haoua, scored 156 points. This is the second result among all participants of the camp. Well done! The best result among professionals was shown by Simol Oidet, 151 points. The result of the rest participants you see on the screen. Congratulations! And finally, we come to America. In total, we have 11 participants in this region. The best among students, Jose Javier Pinales Alvarado from the Dominican Republic, 150 points. And the best result among professionals, Albimar Milagros Moreira Caldera from Costa Rica, 132 points. The result of the rest of participants you see on the screen. Congratulations! And I think you will be happy to know that all camp participants who pass this stage will receive cash prizes. We will contact you to obtain bank details for transfer of cash prizes. You are all great for getting to this stage. Congratulations to all the winners. But there are still a lot of interesting things ahead, and I encourage you to continue learning. The next module will be devoted to the queries and getting data in the form of reports. And this will be even more interesting because you can get the result for processing of your data. The first 2 days are already open for study, and next week we will open the following materials. Stay with us, and again, congratulations to our dear participants and mentors. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Let's continue to learn, develop, and improve the world with 1C Skills Camp.
Thank you for tuning in to our program.
This is #interim results 1.0.
The 1C Skills Camp 2022 first provisional results.
See you in the next program.
Dreams come true when you plan it through. Goals are achieved when you believe. Mold your skills, be aware. your skills matter. When there's no pain, there is no gain. Don't waste your time, always train. Build your future, be a leader. Do your best, your skills matter. Come on, you can be a winner. Come on, you can be tougher. Come on, you can be a leader. Come on, 'cause skills matter. From coding to passion in art, do what you love.